And now, before you think it's a stretch, what I'm saying, it's actually not a stretch in any way whatsoever. If you actually think about the entire situation going on, the video editor was working for a whole different company than Amy's parents and the boss, but they were doing the same thing. They had their own employees on the boat, like hundreds of them. Probably, I'm not totally sure, like Amy's parents' employer. He probably had his own. I don't know how many. But he had other employees there on the boat too. So this wasn't just like one company doing this on this cruise trip. It was multiple companies. Like, this was a very specific cruise. Lots of company heads, corporate heads, all of that. Lots of that, right? Lots of rich, creepy, perverted people. If in the late 90s this wasn't as well aware as it is now, it's definitely well aware now, the things that they do. And like I said, this is all purely speculation. But I believe that some sort of event among these rich and well-to-do took place where they were, either didn't have the person they wanted to sleep with or something. And at last minute they needed to find, I don't know, something like that. Because it was sloppy in a way, but yet they still managed to get away with it. Ain't that funny? But then you add all of that on top of the fact that he hasn't left their side through this whole investigation from beginning to end, almost as if he wants to, be nosy in a way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being cold, But if I'm wrong, let's say he actually did care and he had nothing to do with it. Well, then I have to say, he's probably the most compassionate, sweetest, kindest, best insurance policy company owner on earth. Because just really think about this for a minute. Some of the most crooked people on earth are like the insurance companies, the pharmaceutical companies. I mean, But yet we got this one guy, and listen, he's not some kind of like misnomer insurance company owner. He is from a long line of generational wealth. In fact, he was like the 4th or 5th generation who owned this. This insurance company had been around since 1910, the early 1900s. So, from a pretty long line of generational wealth. He wasn't just like some rando. He had ties. His family knew the other rich people. It's a very small world in that world of the top, like whatever percentage of the very rich. So they all knew each other. I'm telling you, it all stinks. It stinks, it stinks, it stinks.